Shalom. Before I begin this video, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Rahar Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. They continue to rule very well. And Shalom to the Hope elect that's continually plowing in his work. That's giving all diligence to make it call and election sure in all faith, true sincerity. Shalom. Now, the topic of this video is going to be an in-depth look at Daniel, the 5th chapter, and the 25th verse. Specifically in the Hebrew, which is the Lashawan Kodash, and also in the next few verses afterwards, because not only this verse, but the rest of the verses in this passage is not only talking about what the phrase that you hear in society known as the writing on the wall, in which there was a writing on the wall, which was on the wall of Babylon during the time of Daniel. So not only is it talking about that, but it's also talking about modern day Babylon today, which is America. All right. In which the way that Babylon was taken down, or should I say the state that that Babylon was in before it was taken down, it's the same state that America is in right now. All right. Which is what? Decadence. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the Hebrew, and then after this I'm going to read the rest of the verses. Not going to make this too long, just want to quickly go through it. So this is the book of Daniel, the 5th chapter and the 25th verse in the Hebrew. It says wa wadana katha ba'a daya Rashayam. Let's see. Mana'a was Mene. And there's the Qual. And there's Rapayak. I think it's Rapayakyan. All right. Wapayakyan. So when you read it, it says wa, where at the beginning of the word wa means and. All right. The na is in this, right? Kathaba'a, which is, it goes into kathab, right? Which means the writing. Okay, which literally means the writing, right? Something that's written. And then you have daya, let's see, it's like it. Daya Rashayam, which is right here. Right here they had Rasham, but up here it says Rashayam, which means that was written. Or if you go into the word written with Rasham, right, in the Hebrew, it means to inscribe or sign. So it literally means the writing that was inscribed or signed, right, or inscribed. Okay. the writing that was inscribed, right? And actually, just to get further clearance on that word, there's the etymology of the word inscribed, right? So it's actually a compound word, which means in, and then scribe, which means to write. So it's something. So the writing was written in, right? Which, like it says right here, to write on or in, right? The next word is mana'a. Okay, mana'a is right here. It says a weight or measurement, right? Usually 50 shekels, but maybe 60 shekels. So it says a weight, which really the definition is a weight or measurement. All right. Now, if you go to the passive participle, right, which is in the Strong's definitions. See if I can get there real quick. It says to number, reckon, to number to a point. So really it means to number, all right, or to set, or which you see the next few words that you see here. It says set, ordain, number, all right. And I'll give you an example. Like, say for instance, you have a census, right? You give someone a census, they jot it down, or they fill out the information, and then they say, okay, well, this person, he's a father of 3. He has a wife. His wife is this age, this nationality, has 2 sons and a daughter, and it's like that, man. So the Lord has numbered or ordained, right? Which is Mene. Okay. Let me go back. And mind you, it was written twice. Okay. And there's a reason why it was written twice. The reason why Mene or Mana'a was written twice is because that second Mana'a was talking about the Babylon that was going to be set up in this time, which is already set up. Okay, so the Lord has numbered this place, which is America, which once again is Babylon the Great. The Lord has numbered this place, right? Which is Mene, and then the next word is Tikel, right? In Hebrew is Tequal, which means to weigh. All right. So the Lord has taken account, which we just read earlier in the definition of Mene or Mana'a, which means to number or to take account of, right? And so he took account of it, and the Lord has weighed it. All right. He has weighed the deeds of America, weighed the deeds of Babylon, not only the Babylon that was set up back then, but also the Babylon that's set up now. Right. Once again, that's why the reason why Mene was written twice. Okay. So it says to weigh, to be weighed, a unit of weight, which is a shekel. Okay. So it means to be weighed in the balance, right? Like it says right here. Okay. And the next word is upharsin, right? Which is parak. Okay. Which means to break in two, okay, or divide. All right, half minor or half a shekel, okay, to split up, divide, okay, which literally means to divide, man. In which, guess what that applies to? That applies to today's Babylon, okay, because this kingdom that's set up is divided. All right, this is known as the house of Satan, in which Esau, the so-called white man, presides over it, because Esau's power is on the left-hand side, which is the spiritual demon Satan. So this place, this is Babylon the Great, is the house of Satan, man. All right, and also too the system that is set up in the different I want to say place or outlets, but the different so-called countries that are here in the world are ran by Esau. All right, but still it's divided to this very day. All right, that's why if you go into the vision that Nebuchadnezzar had, and Daniel broke it down concerning the image that was set up with the head of gold, the breastplate of silver, then the loins were of brass, and then the legs were iron, and then you had the feet, which consist of 10 toes, which was made of clay and iron. All right, and that represented the kingdom being partly strong and partly broken. All right, which goes into, once again, it goes into a division. All right. So Upharsin, once again, it means or parak means to break into or divide. Okay, divided, to split up. All right. Now that's it for the Hebrew on this verse. Now I want to go back and read the whole thing. The Daniel, the 5th chapter, and the 25th verse, it says, and this is the writing that was written. That was, like we just looked up earlier with the definitions. So it says, and this is the writing that was inscribed, right, or signed, Mene, Tekel Upharsin, Mana'a, Tequal, I believe Rapak. Okay, and this is the interpretation, verse 26. This is the interpretation of the thing. Mene, the Most High, have numbered thy kingdom and finished it. All right, and actually, there should be another one on there. The Most High have numbered thy kingdom and finished it. All right, should be written there twice because Mene was written twice, right? Verse 27 said, Tekel, or Tequal, it says, thou art weighed in the balances and are found wanting. So the Lord has weighed the balance of the deeds of America and has found America wanting, in which that word wanting means undisciplined. Okay? Why is that, man? Because once again, going back to the decadence, like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the video. And not only that, there's other reasons why this place has got to go down, man. All right? Well, there are other things that are weighed in the balance of this place, Babylon the Great, which is America. Okay? Verse 28, Perez, thy kingdom is divided and given to the Medes and Persians. All right? And guess what? The Medes and the Persians are going to rise up again. All right? And they're going to destroy this place by way of thermonuclear missiles, ICBMs. Okay? So that's all I wanted to read in this this precept, these few verses that I have. But this just goes to show you that when it speaks about the writing, which is Mene, Tekel Upharsin, in other words, the writing on the wall, this is also talking about Babylon that's set up today, which is America. Okay, like we just read in the previous definitions. All right, and now you've gained more understanding on the words that are written here, man. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right. So, this is just to add more fuel to the fire that this place is going to be taken out in this next coming war, man. All right. And we're getting very close to that time. Okay. So with that, Lord's will, you members of the Hope Elect were edified by this video. Till next time, once again, I'll be back with another video, which at first I was going to do this as a strictly Lashawan Kodash lesson, but it turned out to be even more in depth on the precept itself, because this precept holds more weight into this very day, or should I say it holds a lot of weight to this very day, because this is talking about the modern day Babylon that's set up here, which is America. All right. And once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Rahawa Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continue to rule very well. And Shalom. Peace and safety to the Hope Elect that's continually laboring this work.